Axion estinos alithos.
God can apply economia whenever he wants to. It's God's economia that brought him down to earth. And that's why we chant, glory to thy economia, O Lord, glory to thy dispensation, O Lord. So, I give you an example which might sound really funny to some people, but it's in the Orthodox books, a book which we call the Evergetinos. And there was, which has been published in Etna. I think it's 4-volume set. So there was a monk who lived near the desert, but not in the desert, and he got jealous. He says, and he said his prayers, and in his prayers he says, Lord, why is it that all these other monks have visitations, or revelations rather, and I haven't had any revelation? Why don't you give me a revelation? So he hears a voice which tells him, go into the inner desert. Of course, this is danger ground too. You can fall into delusion because a demon can do the same thing. A demon can speak to you. But it appears that his intentions were pure and good. So the Lord heard a voice. The Lord directed him to the inner desert. So he goes into the inner desert, and he's walking, and finally he reaches a robber. He comes across this robber. And the robber basically tells him, congratulations, this is your last day. And he tells him that here in the desert, we have this whole initiation process. It's sort of like the gangs today. Mm-hmm. We have to kill 100 people. I've killed 99 people. You're number 100. So the monk, of course, is thinking, me and my big mouth, what would I pray for? What is this? This is so strange. So he gets anxious, naturally. He's got a lot of anxiety, and he gets really thirsty. So he says, okay, can I please get some water to drink before you kill me? So the robber / murderer says, okay. And he goes down to a brook, something nearby, and to fetch some water, to bring him some water back. And the monk is waiting, and he's waiting, and he's waiting for the guy to come back, and he doesn't come back. So he finds this very strange, and so of course a whole bunch of thoughts are going through his mind. He's thinking, should I leave? This is my chance. Maybe I should just run away. And then he thought, well, if I run away, he's probably going to catch me, and if he catches me, he's going to make my death more miserable, and he's going to cut me to pieces. So he decides to go down to where the water was, and he goes down, and he finds the man on the side, dead and wet. So at this point now, the monk is saying, wow, this is really strange. Okay, God, what is this about? I asked for revelation. This is the most confusing thing ever. So his revelation comes to him. He says that when this robber told him that he killed 99 people, he confessed. When he agreed to go down to fetch the water, he was obedient to a righteous man. And when he went to do that, he fell into the water. When he fell into the water, he was baptized. So that's really stretching the rules.
Yeah, and that's a true story.
It's a true story. So basically, the moral of the story is that God can do whatever he wants, right? He's the Lord of the Sabbath.
Axion esti